Mga batang dapat pinoprotektahan, naging biktima ng iba't ibang karahasan. Mga batang napagkaitan ng maayos na edukasyon dulot ng kahirapan. Sabi ng mga matatanda, kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Pero paano nila mapoprotektahan ang ating lupang sinilangan kung sila mismo ay naaabuso at napagkaitan ng karapatan ng buong sambayanan?
Harvin, hey, long time no see. It's great to see you here. How have you been?
Lito, I've been great these past few days. Just keeping myself busy with studying human rights, particularly children's rights.
Really? That's great. But let's test your knowledge about these rights.
Game!
First, give me a brief introduction about children's rights.
Children's rights are examples of human rights. These rights aim to protect the welfare and dignity of children from violators. They nurture their freedom and guard their privacy, as stated by Child Rights International Network.
The following are some of these rights.
Right to have a name and nationality.
Right to family care.
Right to proper access of the basic needs.
Right to have protection from mistreatment or abuse.
Right to have protection from exploitation and more.
Did you know that according to the 2016 Annual Poverty Indicator Survey, about 10% of its total 39 million Filipinos aged 6 to 24 were out-of-school children and youth?
The top 3 reasons why they do not attend school include marriage or family matters, financial concern, and lack of personal interest, as what you can see in the given statistics by the Philippine Statistics Authority.
This only proves that despite the children's rights on constitutions, some of them could not properly enjoy their rights due to different internal and external factors affecting their proper access to these rights.
Lydia de la Cruz, 24, has been married since she was a child. Her parents pushed her to marry Lucas Enriquez from a privileged family in their province when she was 18. She became pregnant with their first child at the age of 20, forcing her to drop out of school and rely on homeschooling to care for their son, Henry.
Felix Garcia, who is 19 years old, hoped to be an engineer in the future. He has big dreams, just like every other kid. However, due to financial difficulties, he had to leave school during his final year of elementary. His father was confined to the hospital owing to heart ailments and leaving his mother as the sole breadwinner for the household.
Celeste de Magiba, 15 years old, has been mistreated by her father and is the oldest of 4 siblings. She is forced to work at an early age to support her siblings' needs. Yet, every time she returns home empty-handed, her father beats her up because he expects a large sum of money to support his drinking and smoking habits.
Child marriage, child labor, lack of access in education, and child abuse are just some of the common violations of children's rights.
You are right, but how could we stop or deal with them?
Maybe math can help.
There are numerous things we can do to intervene and stop violations of children's rights. There may be variances in how one individual approaches this issue compared to another, but let me and my friends give you some tips on how to avoid them.
Children should be disciplined with care. We cannot deny that control is important in our society, and some parents try to instill this virtue in their children.
Educate others and yourself too. Spreading awareness regarding this particular issue could save lives and futures of the younger generation.
Participate in various programs. Kids are provided with specific programs, services, and protective acts by the government, and supporting these measures could help define their rights.
Be aware, knowing what the problem is could be really beneficial. When it comes to child abuse, being aware of what is going on in your environment can help reduce the likelihood of neglect.
And lastly, report any form of abuse. If you have witnessed any form of abuse, report it to the authorities immediately.
Thank you for that, Matt. That surely helped a lot.
No problem, Lito and Harvin.
Performing our responsibilities and duties as citizens helps prevent numerous issues in the country by being aware of what is happening around us, we can know what we need to do in order to maintain peace despite of the crisis or problem that is arising. It also makes us practice our rights and power of freedom when we do things to solve these issues. Performing our duties does not only help in maintaining peace and order, it also protects one's welfare, dignity, and rights from being violated by someone.
You are definitely right. By starting an action, we could also inspire others too.
I certainly do agree with this, Lito.
Oh, I got a text from Maria. She is asking if we are both available. The others wanted to hang out in the nearest park.
I'm in!
That makes me in too.